Are you working hard but still struggling financially? Chances are, it's not your income that's the problem. It's your... In this video, I'm going to reveal 10 poor money habits that are silently draining your bank account, and more importantly, exactly how to break them. Stick around until the end, because I'm revealing a bonus habit that 90% of people overlook. This one tip could be the game changer you've been waiting for. Let's get started. Let's start with the most common and most dangerous habit: living paycheck to paycheck. You're constantly waiting for that next paycheck, never able to get ahead, always one unexpected expense away from falling behind. The problem with living paycheck to paycheck is that it leaves you incredibly vulnerable. Without savings, you're forced to rely on credit cards or loans, digging yourself deeper into debt. But here's the good news. Breaking free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle is entirely possible. It starts with budgeting, and I don't mean restrictive, joyless budgeting. A great place to start is with the 50-30-20 rule. Allocate 50% of your income to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% to your financial future. Have you ever looked at your bank account at the end of the month and wondered, where did all my money go? You're not alone. Most people have no idea how much they spend on a daily basis, and that's a recipe for financial chaos. The solution is simple: track your expenses. We live in a digital age, and there are fantastic apps out there that make tracking your finances easier than ever. Use apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or even a simple spreadsheet to monitor every single expense. Categorize your spending: groceries, transportation, entertainment, so you can see exactly where your money is going. Knowledge is power, and knowing where your money goes is the first step to taking control of your finances. Credit cards, those little plastic rectangles that promise convenience and rewards, can be one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth. They create the illusion of having more money than you actually do, leading to overspending and a mountain of debt. Here's the harsh reality. Using credit cards to fund a lifestyle you can't afford is a recipe for financial disaster. The interest rates on credit cards are astronomical, and even minimum payments can trap you in a cycle of debt for years. But wait, aren't credit cards supposed to be good for building credit scores? Yes, they can be, if used responsibly. The key is to treat your credit card like a debit card. Only spend what you can afford to pay back in full each month. Use them for everyday purchases like groceries or gas, then pay off the balance in full every month. Remember, credit cards are a tool. They can be used for good or evil. The choice is yours. We've all been there. You're scrolling through your phone, and suddenly you need that new gadget, that trendy outfit, or that delicious takeout meal, even though it wasn't even on your radar a few minutes ago. That, my friends, is the siren song of impulse spending. Impulse purchases are budget killers. They're often driven by emotion, boredom, stress, FOMO, fear of missing out, rather than logic. But don't worry, there's a simple yet powerful weapon you can wield against the urge to splurge: the 24-hour rule. Before making any non-essential purchase, force yourself to wait 24 hours. You'll be amazed at how many must-haves magically disappear from your shopping cart after a day of reflection. So you're diligently saving a portion of your income each month? That's fantastic. But here's a hard truth. Saving alone won't make you wealthy. In fact, if your money isn't growing, it's actually shrinking due to inflation. Think of it this way. If you stuff 1 lakh rupees under your mattress today, in a few years, it won't buy you the same amount of goods and services. That's where investing comes in. Investing is the process of putting your money to work for you, allowing it to grow at a rate that outpaces inflation. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Investing is risky, or I don't know anything about the stock market. But here's the good news. You don't need to be a Wall Street whiz to start investing. Consider starting with SIPs, systematic investment plans, index funds, or ETFs, exchange-traded funds. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses, a medical emergency, a job loss, a car repair, can pop up at any moment, throwing your finances into a tailspin. Without an emergency fund, you're left scrambling, forced to rely on credit cards or loans, which can lead to a downward spiral of debt. An emergency fund is your financial safety net, a stash of cash specifically earmarked for unexpected events. So, how much should you aim to save in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses readily available in a liquid account. Start small, even if it's just a few hundred rupees or dollars each month, and gradually increase your savings over time. Having an emergency fund gives you peace of mind, knowing that you can handle unexpected expenses without derailing your financial progress. Congratulations! You landed a raise, started a side hustle, or received a bonus. It's time to celebrate your financial wins, but hold on before you upgrade your lifestyle. Lifestyle inflation is a sneaky beast. As your income increases, it's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle accordingly. A bigger house, a fancier car, more luxurious vacations. But if your expenses increase at the same rate as your income, you're not actually getting ahead. Instead of letting lifestyle inflation eat away at your hard-earned money, use those extra funds to boost your savings, investments, or pay down debt faster. Remember, true wealth isn't about keeping up with the Joneses. It's about achieving your financial goals and living a life of financial freedom. In a world saturated with information, it's ironic that financial literacy often takes a back seat. We're taught algebra, history, and geography in school, but rarely are we given the tools to understand how money works. Here's the cold, hard truth. If you don't understand basic financial concepts, budgeting, saving, investing, debt management, you'll always be at a disadvantage. The good news is that financial literacy is a skill that can be learned. Commit to reading at least one personal finance book a month. The more you learn about personal finance, the more empowered you'll become to make informed decisions about your money. Debt. Those looming credit card bills, personal loan EMIs, and student loan payments can feel like an inescapable weight, holding you back from achieving your financial dreams. But here's the truth. You're not alone. Millions of people are struggling with debt, and there's a way out. The first step to conquering debt is to acknowledge the problem and commit to taking action. Create a list of all your debts, including the outstanding balance, interest rate, and minimum payment. Next, prioritize your debts. Focus on paying down high-interest debt first, such as credit card debt, as quickly as possible. Finally, make a commitment to avoid taking on new debt, especially for depreciating assets like cars or gadgets. Imagine embarking on a journey without a destination in mind. You might wander aimlessly, never quite reaching your full potential. The same principle applies to your finances. Without clear financial goals, it's easy to drift through life, making impulsive decisions and never truly taking control of your money. Financial goals provide direction and motivation. They give you something concrete to work towards and help you stay focused on your financial priorities. To maximize your chances of success, your financial goals should be SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like save more money, make it specific. Save 5 lakh rupees for a down payment on a house in the next 3 years. There you have it. 10 poor money habits that could be holding you back from achieving your financial dreams. And more importantly, actionable steps you can take today to break free. Remember, financial success is a journey, not a destination. It's about making conscious choices, developing positive habits, and staying committed to your financial well-being. Break these poor habits, and your bank balance will thank you. Want more in-depth guides to help you achieve your financial goals? Check out my finance playlist for more tips, tricks, and strategies to build wealth and live a financially secure life. Subscribe and share this with someone who needs it.